Hey, what? What? What?
Is something wrong with my babies?
No, you're right
Something
there.
wrong with my babies.
No, you're right there.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Hey,
Yo,
I got scared.
yeah, it's okay. No, everybody gets scared sometimes. Yo, this is Savage AF. We are here for you, and you're here for us. Hopefully, we are here for each other. That's right.
I love you. You love me. Savage AF. You know what it is, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. My name is Black Pedro.
I am High Yellow Shang. That's my new
Hi,
name.
Yellow Shane. There you go. We go by colors now. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We're here for you guys live, Monday through Friday, typically. Okay, 3 p.m.
No.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Somewhere around about that time. On YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. Now, if you ever miss us live, I want you to shave or just like cut off the eraser part of a number 2 pencil and eat a bowl of those, okay?
Or I don't know if you've ever done this. Grab the back of your head, right? And you're on some steps, and then just throw yourself.
Make your feet go over your head and
down the steps. And then when you fall to the bottom of the steps, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my money I saved up. I'm gonna put a shark pool down there, a pool full of sharks. Okay. So when you fall there, then you fall in with the sharks.
And when you're done, and then as you're swimming with the sharks, or as you finish that bowl of erasers, we want you to keep this page in mind, this URL in mind, because it could have saved you from swimming with the sharks or having little eraser giblets in your doodle.
So much. So
if you ever miss us live, you can go to youtube.com/C, the letter C, /SavageAF.
Hey, I didn't know that. By the way, I didn't know he was in a gang.
The Alphabet Gang.
But the gang you should be in is this gang right here. Bookadoo! There you go. Make sure that you check us out there. Give us these thumbs up for the help the algorithm. That'll help us a lot. But we're not done there. I know for the people.
Those thumbs be loud, man. Those thumbs be loud as hell, man. With these earbuds on, that hits different.
It hits different. So make sure that you check us out. Now, we already told you subscribe. We told you that
3 times.
And we already told you about the thumbs up. We already told you that. All right. But what we didn't tell you is the gravity, the depth of what is needed for this next thing I'm going to say right now. And it is very important that you follow us on the Iggy. Now, I know you say, what's an egg? What's an egg? Okay.
It's this.
It's right there.
You see the words right there? Ig.
Instagram is called the Ig.
IG.
At Black Pedro. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro and
Instagram.
At Comedian Shang on the gram. All right.
Bam, bam. Thank you, man. You know what it is. Also, we're on Facebook as well. And if you're ever looking for us there, it's right above us there. So over here. Oh shit. You said go closer. That's right. I learned fast. Savage A dot.
Right.
On Facebook. It's Savage A dot. You want to put a dot right there and then F dot right there. Okay. On Facebook, y'all. Get at it. And, so that's how you keep up with us. That's how you follow us, and both individually and as a combined entity called Savage AF.
But Savage AF is growing, and the only way it can grow is grow with you actually helping us, because we need our numbers to go up. I don't want to feel like I have to go on the streets and start stabbing people in the forehead with plastic forks. So I'm asking you from the bottom of my skeevy black heart, to just tell your friends about this show.
And you know what else is growing?
What?
My dick!
Oh, see, it's after 5 minutes.
It's after 5, so I had to get it right there.
So,
oh, you motherfuckers.
Listen, I need y'all to make sure y'all do that for us. Do that for us, and also coming in the new year, which sounds really provocative, but no,
Coming
making a
in there.
transition into the new year. Even though I don't count years, I'm stopping counting birthdays. I'm going by what Prince said. You've only had one birthday. You're only going to have one death day. So one birthday. That's only been one. What I'm going to do is just not even count any of that. 2023 is coming. I'll go by what people say in the calendar, but it's just a continuation of my life. I don't even New Year's Eve, all that other shit. Who cares? Okay.
I, on the other hand, am trying to have many naked celebrations next year. So naked Easter, naked
Well,
Valentine's Day, however
yeah,
y'all want,
right.
ladies,
Naked
however y'all want to get
continuations, right?
naked 4th of July. Watch them
And
firecrackers now.
yeah, so we got
Um,
people in the feed already. Queen Bee, Maya. I said Maya.
May
Maya,
I have
Maya, Maya. You know what the hell I meant, Maya. Don't act brand new, Maya.
you know
I
she
see you,
feisty.
Maya. I see you.
And Maya, we're gonna talk New Year's resolutions and all that on Friday, our
Friday.
last
Also, I
show
went
of
to
the
see
year.
last night at 10:45. I went to see Avatar 2.
No
Got out of
spoiler
there at
alert yet.
3 in the morning.
Yeah, man, that shit is a
That movie is a
long movie.
long, long, long movie.
Did you clock in? They gotta pay you after
Man,
3 hours.
I changed underwear, went
You took a shower.
went to sleep, woke up, and and the movie stopped. And what looked like this, and then when I woke up, it was like, oh, he's back.
The movie fell
Um,
asleep on itself.
I will not,
Sandy,
I will not diss it completely, but
Bronda, we saw you. Don't, no spoiler alerts,
I'm
dog.
not gonna tell you
Everybody
that. I'm not gonna tell you the ending or anything. I'm just saying, enjoy. Good luck.
enjoy. Good luck. There we go.
I stopped
Savage
myself.
AF, man. We thank y'all for being here. It is Wednesday, December 28th, y'all. We are so close to the end of this year. 3 days away from the most important day of the year. The
Yeah.
Fiesta Bowl, yes, sir. Arizona, yes, sir.
I think
Michigan, yes,
Michigan's coming
sir.
up. I saw
Go
some of the things on
blue.
ESPN. They said it's going to be the most. It's one of the most anticipated games ever.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one, dog.
I doubt that, but I mean, because Michigan's playing.
Savage AF, you know what it is, bro. Shane don't even know football.
I don't
He
know
be trying to
football.
get me riled up, man. Come on, that's
I
rookie stuff,
either
though.
get you riled up, or I guess you what do you do? What is that?
I played in the city league, bro. We good, man. I know how to smack
Hey, man,
talk. We good.
Michigan,
Uh,
Michigan got no chance in hell of winning this goddamn game. You
and
understand
then,
me? I'm
and then,
saying
and,
it.
and then it's not fair because Shane doesn't have any sport affiliations whatsoever. Like, you could be like, well, the Knicks are bums, and he'll be like, yeah, I know. It's like he doesn't even
Now,
fucking.
if you ask me about UFC or boxing, I can tell you in depth
Yeah, that might give a
because I
shit
don't
about
like nobody likes those sports
That's
as
not, I'm talking
much.
about a team sport, man, not just two motherfuckers beating each other's faces in.
Man, come on,
Savage
you got to
AF,
admit that's entertaining. Stop it.
man, you know, a lot of those fights end up grappling and stuff, and I'm just like, eh.
No,
You know,
I'm not
I guess
boxing.
I guess I was more of a knockout guy, and it just seems like the knockouts don't
So
come with a lot
you
of
don't
defensive
appreciate the
points.
full rounded.
No, I mean,
Listen,
I do. I just don't need to sit and
grappling's
watch
part
it.
of it. But you know what else we're gonna grapple with? The rundown on the run up. We're gonna
That's what we
grapple.
are. We're about to run up on your
Hey,
ass.
why don't y'all grab that, you motherfuckers?
Hang on to tap out on
And it's
these.
Denzel Washington's birthday today, so the whole show we do this.
It's Denzel finger time. We have a special guest. Denzel Washington's finger will be here all day. We're gonna end this show Wednesday, December 28th, 2022, in the time space continuums with a Shangri. Lock them up. Lock them up is what we're screaming on this one.
Yep.
Before we get into that Black Pedro popping today, you got 5 on it. Do you? We'll talk about it. Before we get into that, I was staying into another one of my favorite hip hop songs. Bitch better have my money.
I used to like that song for about a day.
Ain't nothing like black pussy on my dick. Word to the motherfucking DJ Quick. I did not know. Bitch better have my money. I learned something new about the foster care system. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, Whoo, Savage AF, y'all. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang.
Damn, man, you said that really aggressively, man. I feel some kind of way, but I do agree with you. Facts matter. They do matter.
Yes, they
And for the
do.
people that don't like that, okay. So I agree with you on that.
All right. Well, let's see if you agree with this, man. Because our first story, top story, we're starting off with that critical question, and it always sounds like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I'm actually posing a statement that might make y'all say motherfucker say what, but I'm saying that this dude, he honestly looks like the a child molester that manages a McDonald's.
Yeah, it looks like he got a bunch of Subway sandwich is in his
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah, he's got a very Jared-esque aura about him. George Santos, who is, I think, actually openly gay as well. But George Santos is the perfect MAGA candidate. I'm putting that out there right now, and that might make y'all go, motherfucker, say what? But you know, his been found out that his resume. I don't even think he got his name right on it.
Wait a minute, hold up.
I'm saying that George Santos ain't even probably his
So
name.
you're telling me that a Republican lied?
Well, not, it's one thing to lie. It's another to be
He
just
lied.
like a fraud, imposter, the talented Mr. Ripley or whatever he's trying to pull off here. But
Also, he's Jewish. He's not a
Yeah.
Jew. He's
but
Jewish.
but is actually just Catholic, right? But he's got the Republican Jewish caucus mad at him, and they're like, "You are not welcome in any of our, what do they call them, satyrs, or no, you're not coming."
You don't know. It's okay.
But yeah, so George Santos, in defense of this, sort of exposure of his fraudulent resume, which includes things like college that he didn't go to, Goldman Sachs that he didn't work at, just kind of these embellishments or just flat out lies.
Wait a minute! You telling me that he lied? You lied? No.
Yeah. Cold lies. So he his resume is full of that shit. It's exposed that he's lying, and then his first interview after that to explain.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
Was just like even worse, and I'm just like, oh, this guy's perfect for this. Like, doesn't give a shit, will lie, will tell you lie. Listen, not only did he not go to the college on his resume, he did not go to college. Motherfuckers say what? Like, bro, I'm telling you, man, this nigga is so fraudulent. And sometimes you gotta do it so they know the difference between the real niggas,
the real you, and
the real niggas, and the motherfucking fraudulent niggas, man. And
there's level to this shit, bitch. But listen, but the bottom line, MAGA loves him. And I look at these idiots.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna. Him. But this is the new thing. It's like, and he's like, well, I plan to do my job in Congress. Like, he ain't even thinking about leaving or nothing. You know what I mean? Like resigning.
He's gonna have
none of that means anything. He's like, well, the people still voted me in. It's like, because they thought you was somebody else.
Right.
They thought you went to Baruch College. They thought you were Jewish. They thought this. They thought that. And none of that shit is true.
None of it.
Like, yo, man.
Oh, but check this out, though. This is the wild part because we know that it's Make America Dumb Again because they're a bunch of fucking dummies, and all of the people that follow them are dummies.
And they get madder and madder.
And check this out. They all in with this motherfucker. They know he lied. They know he's full of shit. They know that, he's a fraud. They still down with him, Pedro. They still are like, fuck that. He won. He's in. That gives us better numbers. They don't care about nothing that is factual. Nothing. I
do want to hear what the electorate feels, how they feel about that. I haven't heard much about that, but like, this is upstate New York, I believe. So, this isn't like a Southern guy or whatever. So I do just kind of wonder because his incoming representative elects who are also Republican from New York, they're kind of backing away from this. Like I said, the Republican Jewish coalition is like, bruh, don't even come through. And then while McCarthy and them are obviously, they don't have the balls to say anything outright.
Yeah, come on.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't hear a bunch of people like wholeheartedly endorsing this guy. So I mean, it's a bad look for the party, and I'm just wondering what it looks like to the electorate, not the other MAGA candidates, because Marjorie Taylor Greene, of course, is like the first and only one who's like, who gives a shit? This kid's great. He lies.
Oh yeah, he's a great liar, and I lie all the time.
He's George.
And I hope that this Jewish space lasers, because there's always the Jewish space lasers. They shoot the lasers. They shoot them from the Jew laser station. The thing is, he could end up being one of the biggest voices for them. That's the wild shit. They're already saying that. Hey, we like this dude's style. We love his level of lies. So we are gonna back him 100%.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be sworn in. I think we concluded that the other day. Like, this ain't gonna stop him from, it's not. The GOP is not gonna stop. They're not gonna risk or lose that seat. Santos may be under investigation on his first day on the job. From who though? Because the House will then flip to Republican control, and it's clear the investigations they're going to do are going to have to do with Hunter Biden and I don't know, some kind of
right. It's gonna be they already said that it's gonna be all
Kraft cheese slice. Fucking,
it's gonna be Hunter Biden all day, all night. Hunter Biden.
Some just made up scandals.
You're wrong. I gotta say it. This is my man. The GOP scrapes the bottom of the barrel. Lied about being Jewish. Lied about being rich. Probably ain't gay. Now I'm gonna stop you there because I think he absolutely is gay. Out of all the shit, I think he sucks dick. I think he's a dick sucker. Not okay. Again, make sure that we know on Savage AF, because I don't want to get
definitely a cocksucker. He's definitely a
cocksucker. There's nothing wrong if that's what you're into. If you love cock to the fucking face, that's your choice.
Eat it up.
And I think that he definitely does.
Maya brings up the rich thing, which is like, in a year, he went from being behind on rent to donating over $700,000 to his own campaign.
Well, we know what that is.
And he didn't list, kind of the proper financial information as to who donors were, or who he worked with, or, who he consulted for and things like that. So, shade tree, even on paper, but as a person, I'd find it hard to shake his hand, because you wouldn't be able to get a grip. He's such a slimy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit keeps slipping out your hand like a.
I keep trying to give him a hug, but I can't.
like an oily titty or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's kind of what he kind of does look like, that, an oily titty.
Wow.
So yeah, but I think if the party allows it, if the GOP allows itself to keep leaning towards candidates like this, or allowing candidates like this and ideologies like this into their party and be prevalent, they're gonna have, I think, mad problems in this. But this guy represents that. You know what I mean? Like, this is the way to go. Then this would be your dude, a dude who isn't even real, didn't go to school, didn't work at the places he said he did. Doesn't give a shit, will call a lie and embellishment and be proud to move on from there and be happy to do that.
I'm gonna keep it real. It's so hard working with a person like Pedro, who is wrong at least 30% of the time.
Shang, I think your blood pressure medication
what?
Expired.
Listen, man, I just want to say something. Hold on. Let me just. Okay, I feel better now. Listen,
All right.
you are absolutely positively again. This is the perfect picture right here. Dumb nation. No, 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 no. He is absolutely going to make them stronger because in 2024, I think that they're not going to have any problems because they love this shit. Again, they love this shit. You keep saying they're going to have problems. No, they're not because Trump ain't going to
They already
jail.
did.
Trump ain't. What do you mean? No, 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 no.
They in this past election, they already had problems.
Why we keep going back and forth with it, Queen Bee? Let me tell you something. No. You keep saying that. No, there are still a whole bunch of motherfuckers in office that are about that life. What are you talking about? That are election. I'm a proud election denier. I'm this, and Biden's not president, even though it says he's president.
And Republican and independent voters proved in this last election that they're not about that life. We've been having this debate a lot. Only time will tell. We'll see. But what I am saying is that if the GOP wants to lean into MAGA space, then George Santos is the perfect dude. Like, this is one of the guys you want. Him plus DeSantis, because DeSantis is just like the evil part of it. And then George Santos is just like the lying sociopath part of it. And together that makes MAGA. You know what I mean? They're a bunch of evil, lying sociopaths. And they don't care about truth. And so, like, a guy like this who has said, no, I honestly, I'm waiting for it to come out to find out that his name is, some shit. I don't know, Stavros Esparza of some Colombian syndicate or some shit. I don't know, man. You know what? He don't look hard. He had a case against him in Brazil and disappeared. And
wow.
That case is just on hold. But
okay, I'm gonna tell you, it's on hold.
I mean, this nigga is on some international shit.
Yeah, he's definitely on some the great Mr. Ripley. I mean, what is it about? You say it's embracing this. Now, I guess I gotta say, wait a minute, what? I'm saying to you that it's a plus. You say that this is the perfect guy. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I just say that you're wrong because it's good sound bites. I'm all part of the matrix, but the bottom line is these people love this type of shit. They love punking the left and the woke and whatever else. And this dude flat out on that interview was like, okay, I embellished, and I can't tell you how much it hurts me, but I did it anyway. And I'm not going to step down. And Republicans sent me a message. I'd like to read it to you right now. Let me read it to you. Here it is. Suck our dicks. That's what the Republicans said. Yes, this is the note I just received. That's what Santos is saying. Suck our dicks. I still won. Eat a bag of buttholes. So I just think, which he does frequently, because again, he's gay. I think that's the part that's true.
Again, live free, but living free is also about living truthfully. You know what I'm saying? And that
now MAGA, do you think MAGA is not going to
wait? No, I just realized this motherfucker, he might be the only person who I've ever heard of who's living openly gay and closed about every other aspect of his life. Like, his only truth is that he's gay, and then the rest of his life is a fucking lie. It's a new skill. I haven't seen that one before.
I know.
All right. Speaking of some new shit that I hadn't seen before, we're gonna move on, and obviously we'll keep our eyes on Santos. Got to watch motherfuckers like that. But this one fucked with my head a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. And it's related because my sister and brother-in-law recently adopted, and they fostered children recently as well. So yeah, it's just an aspect of that world that I wasn't aware of. But bitch better have my money. Did y'all know that they charge parents for foster care? And I don't mean the foster parents, right? Because there's the parents of the child or children. But then there's the foster parents, and the foster parents are the ones who, haven't taken legal custody of a child, but are providing a home and food and structure and a space for them to, be safe. That is the goal, right? And
You would think, okay,
yeah,
but
and you know, as a foster parent though, they're you're taking on financial responsibilities to take on the kid, and I believe there are subsidies and things like that that kick in for, you know, certain foster situations. I don't want to speak across the board. But what I found out in my bit of reading and research today was that the parent, whether they were a drug head, just somebody down on their luck,
I think
irresponsible overall, whatever, um, you know, once their child goes into foster care, they become financially responsible as well still, and or you know, maintain their financial responsibility and begin racking up bills over whatever amount of time that child is in foster care. And I think, as we can imagine, you know, it's like not a bunch of people using who are really, really rich using foster care as some kind of child layaway. Where they're
no,
like,
no. I
I'll
know
be
some.
back in 7 years to get this
I
money.
know
You know what I
some
mean?
that are doing that couldn't handle the initial portion of the child's life and want the child as the child's older. I think it's fucked up that they do charge the actual parent for that. And I know you're in a position where your situation where you have foster kids that are part of your life, but I still say no, it's fucked up. If the parent, if the actual parent wants their child back, there shouldn't be some giant fee. Now they should go through some kind of psychological examination. They should go through some other shit to make sure that they financially are viable to be able to take care of the kid. But they shouldn't say you can't get the kid unless you drop this $50,000.
Now, Maya says foster parents get paid by the state to care for the children, and that's a point I brought up. But you know, I would consider that more of like a you know, a stipend, because, like I said, a foster parent is also incurring the
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 cost
financial responsibility of raising a child, and I doubt if the state is sending enough money to cover
to
all
raise
of
it
that,
and cover up and trust
to
and believe me,
raise a child in today's.
I know that's why you know the situation I was in, I was like, yo, I understand it's a lot of money because it was a lot of money on me, but I still think you shouldn't charge the actual
Well,
biological parent
I
money
mean,
to
what
get
it
the
was
child
doing.
back.
So what it's doing, and understand that as of July 1st of this year, um, the federal government did pass into law and make it the ability of the states to stop charging families for foster care. So basically putting it in the state's hands at this point. Um, you know, which won't, you know, sort of relieve everybody, but so something is being done about it, or at least the opportunity for something to be done is now available on a state by state level. But what it was doing as a systematic entity was pushing impoverished parents, people in further into poverty, and you know, making the possibility of reuniting families and children with their biological parents damn near impossible for a lot of these families, because you know, it's like we were talking about it earlier, Shane. It's like an overdraft fee, you know what I mean,
Right.
or
It don't make
something
sense.
like that, where like you don't have enough money, so I'm gonna charge you money for not having the money. That kind of thing, where you know, um, it just don't add up. You can't
Well,
take away from me that which I don't have, and then hold for me, you know, my child until I have the thing that I'll
until I
never
have the
get
money,
because.
but it's horrible. It's horrible. And don't get me wrong, it's fucked up for the kid to go live with somebody, start getting attached to somebody. That's kind of like my mom, it's my foster mom. And then the mom or the dad decide that they're in a better position, or maybe they aren't. But it's like, why does the government even put that siphon on them? It's fucked up. It's like, yeah, you'll get your child back, but first we're going to take you for a ride. And, you
Okay,
know,
Queeby, I need you to pay attention. Girl. I'm not sure you hearing us properly right now. She said I have foster kids on my caseload. It was my understanding they get a check for the kids. Yes, foster parents get
yeah, that
some
was not
sort of
said. Yeah,
compensation. I'm talking about parents, not
yes,
foster parents. I'm talking about the woman who shot the baby out her vagina. Okay. and then
wait a minute.
and
I
then she
don't know
can't
if
take
it's
care of the
shot
baby.
her baby. I think the way you're saying
She,
that
when she
is she
when she
didn't.
funked,
She
when she
didn't.
funked,
There
when she
wasn't like
cannon.
it wasn't like a doctor with a bullseye and she was across the room and went thump, and there was
Yeah,
a no.
no,
Yeah,
that when she funked the baby out and then couldn't pay for the baby, right? And then somebody else ended up taking care of the baby. Like the mama, the funk mama, the parent, the biological mother, now still owes money for the child. So let's say the money that's being sent to the foster parent, that's the money I believe that the fucking biological mother now owes
right.
to, I guess, the state, right? So
Now
essentially the state ain't paying shit
the only reason I didn't go with foster kids
until
was,
you get your kid.
and I mean I didn't go with foster kids. I was contemplating it because a friend of mine does it. Is because I thought I'm gonna get that one demon seed. I'm gonna get the one kid that is Brightburn or whatever the fuck, where he didn't know he was from another planet and he liked human flesh. I know, I just know it. Like
Okay,
in your
so
sister's situation, she got two good ones, right?
not to be honest, no. That no, she only ended up adopting one. They had difficulties with the other one, with the other one. Sorry. Queen Bee says the kids don't need to go back. I get what you're saying, that a lot of times they're, the foster situation is better than their homes. But some of these parents and mothers do work themselves back to a level where they are ready to be a parent again, but then can't because they can't afford it. And when you say the kids don't need to be back, don't need to go back, I mean, that's a broad statement, right? Like that doesn't apply to every situation. So I don't think thinking like that is helpful to a situation like that, right? Like maybe most of the cases, yeah, but what about the mothers that get clean or get their situation, get
Right.
the job and finally get the apartment, and then they're ready to, and oh, now you owe $50,000 for your kid, and it's like, well, shit, motherfucker, I just got a job,
Right.
and how does she?
I
So
don't agree with that.
you're in motherhood debt, and the state won't let you be a parent again even when you're ready,
Queen Bee.
which could send some mothers back
Okay.
down the dark trail, right?
And
Like,
then, okay, you want the mother to, to get herself together. She gets herself together. Then you tell her, hey, you want your kid back? Yes, I want my child back. You mean you want the child that you thumped out of your
bitch better
womb?
have my
Yeah.
money.
Well, exactly. It's like, I need my money. And then they go crazy. And then they end up shooting up a school because they can't get their kid back. I mean, I disagree with you, Queen Bee, that they should go back to the parent. I really do think
When it's appropriate, when
when
it's,
they,
I
when
mean,
the kid, when the person got their shit
and
together,
listen,
right?
and Queen Bee, if you pointing out, personal incidences from your caseload is not what we're talking about, right? Like, obviously, if the dude is a crackhead and they shouldn't have sent the kid back to the crackhead, yeah, okay, yeah, we're not talking about that. That's not what we're talking about. So
Right. And then
that's when I'm like, stay focused. We're talking about like the parents who get their shit together, want to be a parent again, but then can't because they owe money for their child
oh
that they couldn't
wow.
take care of.
See, okay, we're gonna address Queen Bee for a second, but AJ Fitz said many kids have died here in foster care, so no one can say that is a better choice.
And AJ Fit, that's a great, fantastic.
I agree with AJ Fit, but at the same time, if the parent
There,
really worked their ass off and showed it, I think absolutely. And
well,
even
no,
though
all AJ is saying is that, on the other hand, conversely from what Queen Bee is saying, is that there are also a lot of really fucked up foster situations. And
right,
so then a lot of these kids end up in between, or running away on the streets. That's how you see these homeless teenagers, dog. Because like
I
the
just was
foster
feeding
home,
them. I was just
yeah,
feeding them.
the
Yeah.
foster home is no fucking better than the crack house that they grew up in or whatever either. So, it's a fucked up system. And this
Right.
one part that we are focusing on right now
And
is,
Queen Bee
obviously
trying
we're
to
not
check
social
us.
worker Queen Bees. That's not,
Queen Bee, but
she's lost in the space.
okay, Queen
Like,
Bee, I'm gonna say something
trying
to
to
you.
check niggas.
You know
is
what?
like, yeah.
But I'm the son of a social worker. My mom's was a social worker. Oops. Oops. My mom's was a social worker. Okay. And I mean, I was thinking about it until I went, fuck that. I'll end up knocking these kids out. I'll end up knocking somebody the fuck out. So I just said, maybe this ain't for me.
And
I'm not a comedian. Yes, you ain't Queen B because you ain't.
and I'll go one step further. And you ain't funny either. You ain't even got to be a comedian to be
Whoa!
funny.
Shots
But you ain't even
fired.
goddamn funny.
Yeah. What? See, you come on
Shit.
the show Savage
Right?
AF. You get Savage. You play Savage
Goddamn.
games. You get Savage response. That's
You ain't got to be no goddamn comedian to be funny, but you ain't either. Goddamn it.
All you
Shit.
bitches want to bring heat. Then you surprised you get the heat back. Not you.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you.
As a social worker, Ms. Ever, Queen B, you should know that the foster care system ain't peachy keen either.
Yeah.
And some of these people are just loading up their house with kids, not giving a fuck about them for that check that you're talking about.
Multiple checks.
And getting paid to abuse the kids that they were taking away from the parents. You know what I mean? It's a fucked up system.
It's a fucked up system. And social AJ Fitz says social worker or not, proof is out there. And I know many who had a horrible time. I'm sorry, I'm something else. I'm double timing it. A horrible time in foster care, molested in foster care, and that's the title, BFD. Which again,
different.
Okay, Queen B, I hear you. We're not social workers. I'm the son of a social worker. I lived with a social until my mom passed. Pretty much saw how she was living her life and all the stuff she came home and talked about. I'm just telling you.
This is where I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. She's like, the point is that I'm not a comedian, so stop trying to do my career. Who's trying to do your career?
What? You know what, Queen B?
At what point did we say we were trying to do?
You know what? Well, I am trying to do your career. Okay.
Now I'm convinced I could step into your job day one and do it better than you right now. I realize that now.
Queen B, what is?
I wouldn't have let that child go with the crackhead daddy.
Have you?
While you let him out the office, I'd have been like, "Oh, my doorknob broke," and then the crackhead gonna get cracky, and then they'd be like, "Oh wow, that."
Queen B apparently been rubbing.
You're not thinking.
Been rubbing the shoulders of Cold Silly. Listen.
You gotta think outside the box.
Okay, Phenom Brown. Okay, my apologies for what?
She's tuning in late.
No,
she should apologize. You know what time the goddamn.
Okay, no, let her.
You're welcome, knowing it. You're welcome. You're welcome.
But basically, child support paid to the state. The state should allocate the funds to mandate parenting classes and counseling therapy for the parent/child before the child or children are placed back with them. I said that. I said that they should go through something to qualify them to have the child back. But I don't think they should get the child back after they've gone through all of these different things to qualify them and $75,000. You ain't got $75,000? Put the kid back in foster care. It's fucked up. And yes, Queen B, yes, I can do your job. Because, well, no, I don't know. My mom had a hard time with it. She said that it would break her heart. Every other day, her heart would be broken of the situations that she had to put children in and the situations. That's why I told her, like, before she died, she quit and chose another job because it was so weighed on her. So I'm just telling you what it was.
I mean, I think the most shocking part about this whole story is to find out that Queen B is trafficking children, crackhead parents, just to get a kickback from the state.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But I'm glad through Savage AF that we were able to expose that. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. We only tell the truth. So Queen B, you should be getting a call from the Fed soon and DSS about your activities regarding the trafficking of children to known crackhead parents. You said high as a kite. Well, why don't you just take the kid up there and drop him? Okay.
Why don't you
just take him up on a kite and cut the string?
Yeah, this is definitely okay. False accusations. No, it's not false accusations. It's not false accusations.
It's in the feed. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on the YouTube page.
When we send it to the authorities, they'll know where to find you, Queen B. You're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Okay. Okay, I'm letting you know.
And she said, Pedro, I said it was an IEP meeting, which I believe stands for Internet Electronic Parent Market, and it's where it's the website where they sell the kids.
Well, that's where they sell the kids. Also,
Internet electronic parent market.
there's a
That's what
little
she's selling the
button
kids,
for a
man.
coupon where you can get 2 for 1.
It's this is wild.
Right.
This is wild.
It's 2 for 1.
All
And
right,
you get
y'all.
2 for 1. So we're gonna move on, but I'm gonna let you know right now.
But that's gonna stick with us, Queen Bee. You're not gonna let that. That's your hobo ho. Okay, I got a hobo ho. Shane killed a dog. You sell kids to crackheads.
Whoa, wait.
I'm just saying, we all have our demons. No, they're not gonna let that
ain't
go.
a demon for me. Fuck that dog. and while we at it, fuck these kids. The thing is, no, that dog. You know what? I would kill every dog I could with my bare.
That's not something you should say. No.
I say it. You know what? Anybody? Yes, I beat a dog to death with a pole. Okay.
Many years ago. This wasn't last week.
No.
You were young, right?
About 2 weeks ago.
No.
I'm a dog killer. No, but it kills me when people like try to persecute me with that. I remember one time somebody was saying that, and I was like, motherfucker, they kill dogs every day at the pound. I killed one German Shepherd, and I'm the bad guy.
James, I saved him from the pound. That's what I did. I didn't kill him. I set him free from the pound life.
They would have drowned him in soapy water if it wasn't for me. So I took him out. And yes, he was a very healthy, strong fucking German Shepherd. But apparently not strong enough to take those hits.
That pipe. That pipe.
And apparently my staff didn't work on him. I don't like dogs. Dogs kiss my ass. And if y'all dog fans, you know why I don't like dogs? Dogs be real cool with you. Hey, it's good to see you, Dad. And then next thing you know, they'll bite you. Especially big dogs. Big dog all of a sudden, oh, he's so good with the kids. What you mean he ripped Jimmy's throat out? Cats don't do that. Cats are little bitches and fucked up in the head. We know that. But cats will leave you the fuck alone. Now, they will attack you.
Some cats will get at your ass.
They'll attack you. Cats will attack you. Yes, cats will attack you. Not like dogs. Not like dogs. Dogs are worse. And that's why I never liked dogs. Plus, my nickname used to be Squeaky. Okay?
Actually, cats are I think you're the opposite, man. Like cats, because you never really own pets either, right? Like,
yeah, I've had. What are you talking about? I had my family had 2 dogs, which I hated. Skippy, I hated Skippy, and Goliath because
you never let him in your heart, man.
I fucking hated him. And then when I was living, me and Lazier had. I can't believe I mentioned.
Oh, she had a little dog. Yeah.
She had 3 cats. We had 3 cats.
Oh shit.
We had 3 cats, and I had 2 cats on my own.
Cats, when you pet them, they'll like when they get real excited or real over stimulated, they will turn on your ass and be like,
but they don't jump on you and kill you. Dogs can.
I mean, I've been scratched up good by some cats, man.
You sitting right here.
I've never been bit by a dog except for a Chihuahua one time.
I got bit. My throat got bit by a Doberman Pinscher when I was little, and my voice was fucked up for like 6-7 months.
You have trauma. You did something though. You pulled his tail.
And they called me.
You pulled his tail.
No, I punched him in the nose. I was wrong.
Before he bit you. Yeah, there you go.
But no, between the gate, I would reach between the gate and hit him. And
here's Shang logic. You like, dogs are fucked up. The second you punch them in the nose, they go for your throat. And I'm like, that's not even proportionate response.
And apparently, this Doberman Pinscher decided, oh shit, you didn't know the gate was open, did you, bitch? So he got me, and my father kicked him off of me, and then my throat was fucked up. But the point is, that is not why I killed the German Shepherd. The German Shepherd had it coming. He knew how he was terrorizing motherfuckers. And I was, you know what? I was the equalizer to this motherfucker. And the dog came at me. I looked at my watch. I went, click. And I finished him.
Click. All right. Well, animal lovers, this wasn't your episode, but we're here for you.
Why people go, wait a minute, hold up. I love my what?
He said, I love my Merle, bitch, bully. She made $60K this year. Shit, love my dude Thanos who helped. So, sounds like they had a litter and slaying them things, man. You can make money off these dogs, man. As long as you take care of them, show them love, a dog is going to show you.
Oh, cats don't be suffocating babies. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, Phenom Brown coming with witch tales. On a full moon, a cat will eat your toes. Stop playing.
Stop it. So we're gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell you right now. You know what? The foster care situation. I think that they should absolutely at least take into account how much work the actual parent put in before you tax their ass with something that could put them back into a poverty situation. That's all I'm saying. Now
There
put
you go,
that.
man.
What did you say? Put that in your thing, and
Put that in your oatmeal and stir it up.
there you go.
All right, man. We're gonna keep this one moving, y'all, and as we do, it's gonna sound like this.
Hey, 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 it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, 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 with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Did you pop it? Pop it, did it, pop it, pop it, pop.
I'm out of mezcal.
There you go.
It's your boy Black Pedro
what the fuck is mezcal?
Mezcal is an agave-based drink. It's like the cousin of tequila, but smoky dog.
Wow. Okay. It sounds like it will fuck your intestines up.
Depends on how you do it. That being said, Savage AF, man. It's your boy Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping. Oh man. So, we all did the thing. I'm sure a lot of us ordered stuff online for the holiday season, either for yourself or just to, fill your shopping list or, notch off those names. And then, shit didn't come. Still waiting for it. You're tracking. It's still at the shipping center. It's on the plane in Beijing. You know what I mean? It ain't coming till Happy New Year. You ever gave a New Year's gift? You bought two this year, right? But that being said, we'd all like our packages to get here the second we click the button, right? And we see the dudes every day pulling up in the truck, and they got the truckload of the boxes, and what I'm saying is that Amazon, right, is they're about to add they're gonna add a tip my wait or tip my driver, like a $5 tip my driver button, especially during this crunch time. And I'm just here to ask, like, are you gonna tip this guy? Nobody's gonna tip that guy, right? No matter how much he smiles or he's friendly, right? The nigga ain't gonna get no tip. You know what I'm saying?
I don't tip niggers.
It's just trying not to get shot at, brother, in the cul-de-sac. But that being, stay safe out there. But that being said, I was just wondering how people felt about this. If you, because we're asking a lot of this population, you know what I mean? But and we're also asking a lot from the warehouse workers as well. And they're not.
Nobody gives them a tip. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering how people feel about this. Personally, as a person who, one of the many things I do, I work for tips, and we sometimes have people who work in other positions in our restaurant who complain about the tips we make. And I'm like, motherfucker, if you want to make more money, then go get the job that makes more money, bitch. Don't complain about my fucking job.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Can't say that. You can't say that if they work in the same
no. I've said that. I left out the bitch.
If they work in the same restaurant as you and they see you get a $600 tip because Drake came in and decided to drop $15,000.
Motherfucker, if you're the bus,
say
no, if you're the busser or the dishwasher, whatever, like, appreciate your help, homie, but you don't know anything about this $10,000 wine we just sold. Like, you literally don't. You don't know anything about the menu. You can't tell people any of the ingredients.
But they keep the plates clean that the menu comes on. What are you talking about?
So and we tip them out a certain amount for that, right? They still get tips, just not as much as we do, because we're out front. We also got to hear this shit. When shit goes wrong, we got to hear that shit, dog. So, you know what I mean? All I'm saying is, like, jobs are what they are. You know what I mean? Like, for the most part, you know what I mean? And if you see a job that is getting something that you want, go get that job. Don't sit there complaining about the people who have it. All I'm saying is, I think in our society, we have this culture where we're used to tipping for certain things and really not for others, right? Like, we still don't have a culture. It kind of it became a thing during the pandemic, but people don't really tip on to-go orders, I tip on, my Uber Eats stuff because, it's kind of like a waiter bringing you your plate or whatever, right? Like, it's equivalent, and it's convenient. So there's that factor in there. But my delivery driver for my package, my iPhone, I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm there yet.
Well,
Because then it's like, because then
no.
you end up we gonna be tipping motherfuckers, the toll booth dude for doing this. You know what I'm saying? For just waving us on by or whatever. Just
Oh yeah,
like
no,
you supposed
no.
to stop and tip him too. Like
No, I see what you're saying, but you can't. I'm saying it's different with them than it would be you in a restaurant and the motherfuckers is busting the tables and you getting big tips while they're like, man, I'm cleaning this fucking table off. How you not gonna get them?
we clean off the tables too, dog. Like they not.
Oh, you
It's
do?
not like
Okay.
especially in my restaurant, our buses are horrible.
By
So.
the way, his restaurant is very, 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 very good. I was
Oh, fuck that place.
no.
They not paying us for advertisement. Fuck that place.
Okay, well, yeah,
No,
my bad. My bad. I had some good. When I ate fish, I had some very good salmon there. Or is it salmon? Whatever the fuck. It was very good food.
You don't pronounce the L.
With salmon, I had some very good salmon, and the food was very good, and the service was very good, and there was a lot of big asses walking by, a lot of sexy women, and the security dude was cool. And I don't understand why anybody would ever bother this man. This man looked like they chipped Ben Grimm's like his rocks off him and just left the rest. He looks like he could kill the world. the dude, you know what I'm talking about, right? The Gigantor.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, but on topic though, fuck that restaurant.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, we're just not used to tipping in certain things. Maya Baker says, I get different drivers from Amazon, FedEx, UPS, but I will give a gift to my USPS worker, the postal service. You know why? Because them motherfuckers go postal. Where you think the fucking phrase came from? You better leave a gift. Them motherfuckers shoot your house up, girl. You know where you live. No, but I can kind of see that because the postal service, I don't know. That feels more like, because it's like usually that one person you see them every day.
Yeah. But
you know what I mean? Like they have a route that pay.
Maya says if I use DoorDash or Uber Eats, I include a tip always.
Absolutely.
That's the
same
thing. It's the same.
I don't know. No, I mean, no, like I like that my iPhone came quickly. I need this salad now. You know what I'm saying? Like food is more essential than most of the shit we order on Amazon. I could wait for my bamboo toothbrush.
T says I tip delivery drivers and notice that they protect my packages from rain and place them in a secure place. I think tipping. Okay, this is where I changed my thought process because I didn't know about this until Pedro said it today. I absolutely understand that because some people are very like, throw your package, whatever, get it when you get it, whatever. And the ones that, if you give them a tip, they'll consistently take care of your shit. They'll make sure it gets to the door. They make sure they ring the bell. Some people literally, some people just leave it in front of my door, which anybody could walk up and be like, man, there's probably something nice in there. I heard he's a comic. Bam, take a shit.
I totally understand that, man. It's like, we track, we know who are good tippers, and motherfuckers chop when they walk in. But if we also know who the shitty tippers are, and good luck with that.
I am a good tipper.
I get the concept, and it also depends on where you are. Like especially like in the restaurant industry, like a lot of places in the Midwest, like where I grew up, waiter or whatever, they make like $3 an hour, bro. Like they're expected to live off of their tips, not their wage at all. You know what I mean? And no.
If I'm at Denny's in the Midwest, I go, yeah, this woman's probably not making that much money. I'll leave a $10, $15 tip. I have done that because, when I'm in a position financially to do some shit like that, and but if I ain't got $15, I only got $15 for the meal. Bitch, you getting $15. But with Amazon, I just feel like they do take care of your shit a little bit more. And I would be open to leaving a tip on it for me. For me, I would. Because somebody see your iPhone and if you don't bring it right to the door or bang, 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 because I know people that leave your box in front of you. you're doing.
You got to sign. You got to sign for iPhones now, though. Ain't nobody just.
Well, no,
dropping
I
this
don't
shit
know
out.
about iPhones because you missed the fancy pants. I'm a Droid man, and I wish a motherfucker would
Yeah,
say
you can leave
something.
those in the bush. Ain't
You
nobody.
can leave them in the bush. No, ain't nobody.
You can leave that
By the
motherfucker
way,
ringing
Droids
on the
are better
street
than
corner.
iPhones. Hold up, it's been you can do the research. They said they're a better phone. They just don't. You know, they're not
Who is
compatible.
that? Who is they? Android said that.
No,
The National Android Association said Androids are better.
the tech community said they are, but iPhone is more compatible with more different things. But Droids are better phones. Boom, in your face. Now,
It's like this phone works so much better just only by itself, but not with anything else around.
no,
That's not better. That's not better.
it's
That don't make
better.
sense.
It's a better phone.
I can hear you much better. I just can't print or connect to my TV or my Bluetooth or my computer.
Hold up,
But
I
man,
got
you sound crystal
I got
clear.
a Samsung TV and a Samsung phone, and
That's
they
how
all
old I
connect
am.
with each other.
This how
You
old I
actually-
am. I'm still doing.
Nobody
it's
does
like
that.
this.
It's
Phone.
but see, so this is how we do on Savage AF. Queen B still mad at Pedro. Okay, nobody wanted to blow up dog. Okay.
She said nobody wants your blow up doll. That's she's saying that you're ordering from sex stores and ordering blow up dolls to your court.
I want to say something to Queen B since you're talking all this shit. When I get a blow up doll, I go directly to the store. I buy it directly. Okay.
He likes to feel the material.
Right. I like to make sure that the titties are right. I ask
they give them a free trial at the store.
Right. I check out
a test drive.
I put my hand inside the vagina area to make sure it's good. So first off, don't try to talk to me about the quality of blow up dolls. Okay.
All right. And then we'll move on to you, Shang, after this. But AJ says all the delivery drivers that deliver at my house, my house are garbage. I'll be damned if I tip them. Just had to give my supplements at the post office because they said they couldn't find it. So I think overall, no matter what the service is, whether it's food industry, hospitality, the cabana person or, your delivery person, if you feel that this person is going above and beyond, their basic job,
give them a tip.
And you feel it in your heart, go ahead and tip that person out. And if it's not there for you and you don't feel obligated to, I don't think anybody's obligated to, even in my industry. I mean, like, nobody's obligated to tip us unless we slap that autograph on their ass. But at a certain point, nobody's obligated to. So
you're doing that at a.
I understand that. I need to do certain things to earn that.
Right. Pulp Fiction. I watched Pulp Fiction where it's like, hey, why do I have to tip them? I mean, Mr. Pink, you go tip them. Why would I tip them? They're doing a job that they're supposed to do.
No, that's Reservoir Dog.
It was Reservoir Dogs. I'm sorry.
You said if it's Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink. That was and he made sense to me. I still tip because I know that it's hard, and I don't want them to put their finger in their butt and their thumb in my food. So I was just like, hey man, thanks for being so accommodating. I'm gonna leave you a big tip. Like a big tip to me is $20. I think that's a good tip.
Only tip I'm leaving is the tip of my dick.
We start the show off with that. We ended. Yo, this is Savage AF. We brought to you by these two niggas. Make sure that y'all check us out on all the social media platforms. And when you go to the platform, you already know what you got to do. Make sure you ring the bell if you ring the bell. And again, very important to go on the page and thumbs up. Okay.
Maya says Team Android here. Maya, I'm sorry. I hate I love you, girl, but Team Android is not a team. It's a foster home for phones.
Wow.
Okay, and y'all have just kind of been left behind and abandoned in this place. But your carrier is trying to get his shit together so they can get you back.
So you're trying to say Droid is a home for wayward bitches. You can say all that. Also, make sure you check us out on all the other social media platforms, which is actually YouTube and Facebook, which is right above you, Savage AF. Make sure you do that. And before we jump into this Shangry, and I'm going to do it very quickly because we got to go, make sure that you subscribe and make sure that you follow at, who is that? Black Pedro. And make sure you follow at Comedian Shang on the IG. For all of our new people joining us, Thank you for joining us. We're on 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that means around 7 o'clock on the East Coast with my people because they all snowed the fuck in. My Shangri today is I'm going to start chanting the same shit these cracker-ass crackers is chanting. Every time I see these cracker-ass crackers, there will be this chant happening. Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them! Come on, Pedro! Lock them up! Come on! Lock them! Woo! All right, listen. Y'all know that these motherfuckers that are getting away with murder, you know that shit. They just released a compilation of all the motherfuckers they caught. Look at these winners. Look at these fucking winners. And there's one brother there. Oh, you need the black beat off you. All of them need to be locked up. I'm sick of this bullshit where they're some of them are going to circumstances. Well, I thought Trump said, I interpreted. Fuck that. You did the shit you always telling black people not to do. Don't break the law. You broke the law. Fuck you, feed you rocks, and take you swimming. You attack cops with beer spray. Fuck you. Period. The end. Now they got some more people that actually did violence. They're putting out information. The FBI is putting out information on details. If you see these people, turn these bitches in and get that money. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to. If I find these motherfuckers, I'm turning all of them in. And I'm going to walk up to them going, hey, man, I'm the one that turned you in, bitch. All right? Yeah, it was me. It was me. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. And the big boys that I think, like all these people, you got video of them. Why is it like, we need to find them? You know who the fuck, you see them, don't you? You see these crazy motherfuckers? Lock them up. Lock them up. And these are the two I really think need to be locked up. These two especially. Rudy Nosferatu, exactly. Giuliani and Orange Pussy Neck. Yeah. Pussy Neck ass crack neck needs to be locked up immediately. Both these psychos, yes, that's Giuliani and that's Trump. Oh my God. That was them, believe it or not. Wow. They need to be locked up. Now, if anybody in the feed, next time you see some of these caucasoids or these snow heathens or that get away with the shit. Milk crickets, you walk up to them, and I want everybody to start doing the same shit they do and see how they like it. Every chance you get, I'm going to walk up. And if somebody tries to heckle me, I'm going to start using it on stage. Lock him up. Lock him up. You're going to see it. You want MAGA? I got you, MAGA.
The lock them up tour coming to a town near you.
Yeah. So all you MAGA people, first off, eat a dick. Secondly, eat 2 dicks. Third, you're done. And I have no empathy or sympathy for you. Merrick Garland, if you don't do your job, I will find you because I do have a set of special skills.
That's what it is, man. Well, time will tell. We'll see. Yes, sir. Savage AF, man. That was your show for Wednesday, December 28, 2022 in the time space continuums. We'll be back here tomorrow. It'll be our second to last show for the year, man. So make sure you get out.
It'll be the second to last show for the year. Make sure that if you happen to be in the North Hollywood area for the New Year's Eve situation and celebration, make sure you go check out Black Pedro at the Comedy Chateau.
Le Chateau du Comedy.
I think you're on the 7:30 show.
I'm on the early show, the 7:30 show, y'all. I'll probably have a little buzz on after this Michigan dub. You know what I'm saying? That game's at 1. So, my Saturday, my New Year's Eve is 1 o'clock game, which means get to the bar about 11, get some food in, get a seat. And then, by 4,
and then
I'll be on turn up. Then we'll go home, try and turn this thing around and then be ready for 7:30. Now, and then get into whatever after that, man.
His show might suffer if Michigan suffers.
Oh no, that's gonna make it's gonna be good either way. You know what it is.
And if you happen to be Friday, I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
The 30th. No, go ahead.
No, and also boom, the 30th, I will be at the Roosevelt. The Center Grill.
Roosevelt. That's Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. I said Roosevelt. I'm old, nigga. The Roosevelt Hotel in Hollywood at the Center Grill Theater. Very beautiful theater. If you get a chance, I'm on the show with a bunch of duds including myself. Look at me on that picture. Good Lord. I look like
You look so happy.
I look so happy, and I'm so depressed.
What happened?
So I don't know what happened, but make sure you check me out. There. We will see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Friday, we're going to have Friday will be our 2020 twin wrap up. Also, we will find out if some of you people want to come on the feed. I'm going to put the link in there. And if you want to come on the feed, we will bring you on the show to talk about your New Year's resolutions, even though I don't gauge things by the years anymore, but Pedro does. So we will do that. All right.
Also, the bank does, so you do have to keep track of some time.
Oh shit, you're right. And taxes and a bunch of shit. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna rock with the years, but personally, I'm not. So tomorrow, we'll see y'all then. Y'all, what?
I'm just imagining you getting audited and you're like, I don't do time.
I don't do time.
Nigga, you better get these files.
And when I do this, I'm gonna throw down a little thing. Poof. And then I'm gone. So they ain't gonna get
Where'd
me.
the motherfucker go?
Oh man.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll be back at it.
Tell your friends.
Let's go.